We're still in this place.
It's the Rocket Hideout. Will you hide out, or will you approach that man?
How are my dudes?
Your dudes are dudes.
Dude, they're all right. I'm gonna bag my
They have 4 potion. I mean, I guess we haven't had occasion to buy a potion in a while.
Yeah.
It still seems weird to me. Like, I'm definitely more used to more recent games. But, like, it still seems weird to me that you go to, like, a shop in a town, like, in a current town, and you can't get old potion.
Yeah.
Like, that just seems, like, wrong.
Why am I here?
Well, you are trying to acquire things and stuff. Shut up, just do it.
Alright. These staircases.
I don't think you actually came in here with a specific purpose.
I mean, I just came in here because I could.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, you want to be Team Rocket, like, all the time, always. But, like, usually when you encounter Team Rocket, they're like, we tried to steal the factory that makes models of small factories. Ha 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 ha.
How could they even fit inside the building? Alright, so, I've got this room.
So, down to there.
I want these dudes. I think this is a dead end.
We didn't get the lift key, though, right? That's like what we need to, like, take the other route to some other place.
Yeah, I didn't get no lift key.
Pretty sure we don't possess that.
So, like, do I need to go back? Because this room leads to nowhere. There's literally nothing here but 2 dudes to fight.
So we took the 2nd floor stairs up. We, like, backtrack to go down.
Got that guy already. Should I go up? Or down? Down is where I'm going, right?
Probably down more. Is that a dead end, though? Where's that go?
Doodly-dood. What's this?
Pretty sure that's nothing. What could it be? Man, if you don't know what it is, you gotta push the buttons.
Seriously. Hey, you wanna fight?
He does. That's a good sign.
Let's do it.
You got word from upstairs that you were coming. Some guy's like, hey, Larry! There's a kid coming down here! I would love it if he was Team Grunt Larry.
A what? A kid!
Why would there be a young goat here? No, not... Oh, you're so literal with everything. Fuck, Larry. Damn.
Roll out. Just nothing but roll out forever. It is not very good.
I feel as though the background has changed. I don't
good.
remember it being so gray concrete before,
No,
even
you're
just
right.
on the upper floors.
You're right. Rollout's better now.
That is something of an indicator that if you had the move Secret Power, it would do something else.
Really?
Yeah, Secret Power like responds to your environment. It's a super weird, useless move.
That sounds awesome. We should use it. 100% secret powered team.
One thing I really appreciate about Pokemon is a willingness to like experiment and add really like esoteric, like air quote strategies.
Yeah.
But most of them just end up being like garbage joke moves.
Right. I can't remember if that was the 4th or the 5th rollout. I think it was the 5th.
Only one way to find out.
I might get lucky. Yeah, nice. Super dead. Bam. It's not very effective. He dies anyway.
I like to think that you're basically like Katamariing up. So like, you continue to roll out and just like accumulate shit from the ground until like you just can't contain it with your own internal gravity field. And that's when rollout ends.
So there's a button. Oh no, there's
It's
a
a
ball.
ball.
Team 21. Frustration.
So I believe a while ago we got the TM for the move Return, and I had explained how that was the move that gets better if your Pokemon likes you.
Right.
Frustration is the opposing move that gets better if your Pokemon hates you.
Oh.
Get that ball. Rolf found 1 rare candy.
Ooh, rare candy's good, right?
It is.
You want that?
You might actually have occasion to use that at some point. It'd be sweet if you could get that trick-or-treating. Go out,
Yeah.
get 1 rare candy.
Don't want to go that way. I don't want to go. I wanna
Probably the top of these two?
This
Yeah.
Bring it!
Do you want to fight, sir?
Let us battle!
Stop.
The battle commences!
Stop meddling or else! If you beat him, perhaps he'll tell you the or else.
He got a Rattata.
He sent out Rattata.
I'm gonna roll it out. Nothing but roll out. Oh no, he tail whipped me!
So at this point, have you abandoned the desire to do the defense curl first? It's a valid
It just
strategy.
doesn't seem good enough.
It does something, but it's not as significant as I remember it being.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it feels like it pays off to like get the damage in quick. Like if it seems like a long battle that I'm gonna like chug through, then it seems worth it. But if I'm just trying to like
maybe if your opponent has like high defense or something and isn't likely to knock you out.
right. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like at half health, I just want to get the damage in.
Yeah.
And by the time like this stuff happens, it's like no big deal. They just die anyway. Oh no,
is
Hyper
Hyperfang good?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yes, Hyperfang is good. Okay.
Hyperfang's one of those things like air dodge. You just never know if it works.
It might work, might be real good, might just be whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Helping hand. Hiya! Ha!
I wonder what happens if you give your opponent a helping hand. You just go over and just like pat him on the shoulder. You're like, "Good job, Raticate. Keep eating my teammates alive."
What do you got? Drowsy.
Yeah, he's got a weird entry sound.
The animation for don't do it for Drowsy in Pokemon Go is amazing. I don't know if you remember it, but he just stands there, and wiggles his fingers, and leans back and forth.
I mean, that's just sort of the concept of Drowsy. Is that's
so good.
That's what he does. Have you played Pokemon Go at all in the recent that all passed?
I opened it a couple times while I was in Rhode Island because I was near the water. Got like a gold beam and shit.
Cool.
But
yeah, I haven't played it in a while.
It's just not good anymore. It's just not.
Well, here's the problem in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is that it was never actually good.
Right. It was just like, oh my god, Pokemon.
Yes.
Right.
And that's great. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
But I actually got to be in the beta.
Right.
And they did that like a couple weeks before it was actually released.
Oh no.
And that's kind of a problem as your moves are bad.
That's all I got.
You can just sand attack him until quick attack comes back.
Sand attack.
And like my impression based on like the week or two of beta I was in was like, there's something here, but it's not finished.
Yeah.
And then they released it like pretty much as is, and I was like, oh, so you thought it was finished then? I disagree.
Yeah. So, someone I was talking to, who is like knowledgeable about the games industry, will it tell me when it's? Oh yeah, okay, good.
Quickly attack!
Was basically just like somebody fat fingered the button. It wasn't supposed to come out yet. Like somebody just got excited, or released it by accident, or it just kind of happened. The plan wasn't right, or it was pushed through. Like it wasn't.
He never told us what was gonna happen if we didn't stop meddling with the affairs.
It's true. It's true. He didn't. Look at the ball.
Lift key. Ooh, black glasses.
Is that good?
It's a hold item that makes the dark moves of the Pokemon holding them slightly stronger.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure dark glasses is...
Max Ether.
I think black glasses is dark moves. I forget what the ghost equivalent is, but it's probably something kind of similar sounding.
Lift key?
No, you probably get lift key
Smash.
from like beating a guy.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I just thought you were at a dead end and I was confused as to how you would progress.
Let's heal my Energizer. Oh, it's getting to like me more.
It's
And
true.
We gotta bring Stay Puft
It's
back.
weird because, like, you specifically don't want to have them faint because that makes them, like, very unhappy.
Right.
But if you consistently have them get low and use potions, then they love you.
Really?
They really like that.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
It's just like a weird quirk of the way they've set up the system. It's slightly unintuitive.
So is there like a percentage? Like staying there is like 0 to 30, and then like coming forward is
I mean,
like
there probably is. I've
30
never
to
researched
60.
it all that much.
Uh-huh.
I mean, one way to know how happy your Eevee is if it evolves when it levels up.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't want that. I want it to be dark.
Well, right, but you could cancel the evolution. You could give the Eevee the Everstone, but then you wouldn't know if it was happy. I think the right thing to do, since I'm not fucking researching that while we're playing, and I'm gonna forget to do it later because I have shit to do.
Yeah.
But like, I think the thing to do is just like see if it evolves, then cancel the evolution, and then figure out how to make it night. Or you could just like boot up the game for like 5 minutes at night, and he will have evolved.
I don't know. I didn't know you could cancel an evolution.
Really? That was in the original too. You just
Really?
press the B button.
Really?
Yeah, like, so you know, when it goes to evolve, it's like, oh, your guy's evolving, and then like starts playing the evolution song, and then like it sort of starts flickering between the two forms. If you press B like at any point during that,
It just does.
it stops. It says like, oh, it stopped.
Can you like?
I believe it literally says the phrase, oh, it stopped.
Can you like have it evolve again? You have to like.
Yeah, just level it up again, and it'll have the same opportunity.
Got it. Cool. Keep that in mind. Into Zubat. Roll out. Oh no.
Ah, crap! Stupid, fast, confusing Zubat.
Still roll out. Still roll out.
No, that's not great. That's not great.
Look how close it is to leveling too.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Pound.
I mean, it's close enough that you could switch it out for something else and be okay. Especially since you're like level 28.
Oh, Pound is so good.
Well, you are like 7 levels higher than these guys now because you're using the patented tech level of strategy.
Don't kill yourself. Yes. So good.
Found it.
Ah, we did it. What's wrong with leveling my dudes? Why you gotta hate?
I'm not hating, I'm just saying, like, that's why your move suddenly seems a lot stronger.
Is rest real good, or is it not real good?
Rest is, like, okay. It's a recovery move. Recovery moves, as much as I like them in all RPGs, are not especially great in Pokemon, to be honest, because it takes your whole turn, and they always have a chance to hit you.
Yeah.
The nice thing about Rest, is compared to the other ones, as I believe we've discussed in the not-too-distant past, is that you can use it to, like, clear a status effect on your guy.
Right.
However, it also like puts you to sleep for 2 turns.
Right.
So like, there's a lot of give and take. I don't know. You may prefer it to Defense Curl in the long run, or you may just like not care about Sing because it really never works for us. Because we always call heads and get tails.
You know, I like having Sing on the team. I think I'm gonna do Defense Curl.
Okay.
My rollout strategy just seems like, just roll out.
Just roll out all the time.
So
nothing but rollout.
It's
the strategy. Is how that works.
Oof.
But yeah, honestly, I think the biggest failing of Pokemon Go isn't simply the fact that there's like not anything to the gameplay, which is of course a major problem for a game.
Right. Yeah, not having any game.
But the fact that
he dropped the lift key.
But the fact that they released the game that way.
Yeah.
Because look at what happened when they released the game.
Right.
And imagine what could have been if they had made it a real game first.
I know, right?
Because, like, they could have had, like, infinite staying power.
Yeah.
Like, it could have just been, like, nothing but a money factory.
Yeah, like that.
And instead, they just decided, like, no, we'll do it now. And then, like, just no one's ever gonna care about it again.
Yep. No, it's gone.
Like, they had their one shot at it, and they fucked it up.
Yep.
And, like, to me, that's the greatest tragedy of it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You gotta play this game again. Who likes this game?
Everyone. Leave a comment if you love this game. And by this game, I assume you mean Tile Spin.
Tile Spin so good.
I think you're down? Yeah.
This way.
And then the only option.
Oh god, that beeping noise is really annoying. What's my situation on my dudes here? Stay Buff could use some help. Yeah, Stay Buff loves me so hard.
Stay Puff wants to give you a hug. Because she knows that she's going to the Elite Four. There's just something reassuring to a Pokemon knowing that, I think.
Yeah. No, like knowing that you're relevant, that's a general thing we can all get behind.
Yeah, I'm definitely irrelevant.
Alright.
So the metagame shifted and I am just useless now.
Yeah. You know, I probably should have my as cool as Energizer is and all that, I need my browser to be legit, so...
Yeah, no, for sure. I think you should be focusing on that.
Yeah!
I was actually just checking...
Which floor do I want to go to? Down, right?
Probably down, yeah.
Down seems good.
There may be, like, items in the up, though. Still inventory. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if there's a particular level that we want to have Energizer evolved by. I forget the exact number, but I know the move that Vulpix needs to know before we evolve it.
Do you not want to fight?
I know you! You ruined our plans at Mount Moon!
I stepped in the square in front of him and he didn't do anything. I had to press A to make him fight me.
That's interesting.
Sandshrew.
Don't exactly know what to make of that. So...
You are confused now. Yeah, hurt yourself. Hurt yourself. Ah. Slash me.
Oh, okay, good. Slash has a high critical hit chance, so sometimes that'll be really unfortunate.
That's so good. Hurt yourself.
Wait, what the hell? That's so confusing and annoying.
What?
Okay, so Eevee will learn a dark type move called Bite at level 30.
Okay.
The dark type Eevee evolution, Umbreon, which is what we're aiming for, never learns the move Bite.
Really?
Yes, however, it learns Confuse Ray, which is a relatively useful move for it to know, at level 30. So you can't have it learn both without using a... What is that guy called? There's a guy who lets your Pokemon remember moves it could have known in the past.
Oh, jeez.
If you give it, like, a rare item.
Oh my god, that sounds awful.
It's just, like, annoying. Like, why is that set up that way?
I mean, I've already got a guy that knows Confuse Ray.
True.
What? Doesn't affect Sandshrew at all. That's lame. I thought it was...
If I was paying attention to that instead of, like, researching something stupid. Yeah, he's a ground type.
Well...
How
about Slam?
Just... This is going to come across sounding condescending, and it's really not meant to.
Yeah.
But, like, you are aware that ground types are, like, straight immune to electric moves, right?
I forgot.
Okay.
Oh no, I missed! Because he sand attacked me.
There are not many, but there are a few matchups that work that way. Like...
No!
Steel types are completely immune to poison. Dark types are completely immune to psychic.
I'm gonna keep gambling. Bam! Won that gamble. Super won it.
This is a reasonably gamble.
Oh, you know. 2 in a row.
Team Rocket Grunt is about to slash. Will you do something about it?
I will roll out.
Beep boop, beep
Always
boop,
roll out.
beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop,
Beep boop.
beep boop.
That's scary looking. Why does it feel empty? All my moves are like only a couple letters long, so it feels really
Yeah,
empty.
like Rollout is your longest move name all of a sudden.
Roll out!
I think,
Oh, you look.
I think it feels sparse because they're all one word now.
Right.
Even though, like, Rollout's like, yeah.
What? Why'd I miss?
Well, Rollout does
rest.
not have a 100% accuracy rate.
Bullshit.
Peachy does.
What? You love me. Why are you stinging me?
100% poison? It'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
Damn. The one time that it would have been funny and not actually have been detrimental to you.
Nice. So good. Roll
The
out.
rest may be a good thing to have on Jigglypuff/Wigglytuff in the long term.
No?
But, like, it's not, like, the most defensive Pokemon, but it does have a relatively high base, like, HP stat.
Right.
So, like, it can sort of take a lot of damage and then heal up,
Right.
hypothetically.
Wake up.
It's always going to be asleep for 2 turns. Unless you, like, use an item. Does this game have the, like, super broken version of the Poké Flute? I think it does.
Well, that's not very effective. It'll get there, though. You love me so good. Haha! Roll out! It's still not very good.
Yeah,
gonna get there,
it's,
though.
I mean, it's not great.
She's gonna get there. Oh my god, such...
You know what'd be really
boxes.
funny?
What?
Okay, so there's a move that Eevee can actually learn, but I don't think that we'll want to do this for reasons that we can discuss at length if you want, but
Okay.
they're reasonably complicated. But there's a move called Baton Pass, which is really interesting, in that what it does is it allows you to effectively just switch Pokemon at whatever your, like, Pokemon's attack speed is. I forget if it has a priority modifier.
Without losing a turn?
Not without losing a turn, because it does take your turn, but what it does is it carries over, like, stat buffs.
Damn it.
So, like, say, as a hypothetical, because Eevee doesn't actually learn this move, but, like, if Eevee could learn Defense Curl, and, like, you use Defense Curl, like, 3 times or something, and then you use Baton Pass, then the next Pokemon you use would have all the benefits of, like, 3 Defense Curls. Like, that's what Baton Pass does. It would be really interesting to me if you could Baton Pass, like, the effect of Cute Charm. So it's like, the transitive property of attraction. You like my roommate, too.
XP for everybody. Ekans. Who should I switch to?
No. This is super dead. Your
Back
team
to
is
stay
in
put.
weird shape.
They are in weird shape. The problem is I just like I'm low on resources here.
Yeah.
Ekans, what up?
Ekans.
Oh no, I'm afraid of Snake. Go away, Snek.
Stay Puft's all like, why did it have to be snakes?
Roll out. Oh no.
Blair, you're paralyzed now. That's what that does.
That sucks. He electrocuted
Blair's
me
a
with his
really
eyes.
weird move because, like, it's not 100% accurate, unlike Thunderwave, which serves the same function of, like, only doing the status effect.
Right.
So it's not totally accurate. And for some reason, there's, like, a really, like, limited set of Pokemon that can learn it. And
Right.
normally when the second thing is true, it means that the move is like, pretty good at something. You know, like, Will-O-Wisp is a good example of that, which Browser has. Like, the
Right.
thing that, like, gives the burn status. Like, giving the burn status is useful against, like, attack-based Pokemon because it cuts their damage significantly.
Right.
But also, there just aren't actually that many ways to, like, burn a Pokemon, because, like, all Fire-type moves that do it have a low chance of doing it. So, like, Will-O-Wisp is useful in that it does something that not a lot of moves do. So, like, it makes sense that a limited number of Pokemon learn it. But Glare is kind of just a shitty way of paralyzing something.
Right.
Something that a lot of things can do.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know why it's, like, special that, like, Ekans can do that.
Ah, I'm awake.
Basically, Ekans is special because it's bad at it.
Ekans is pretty bad. At most things, in my opinion.
Well, he's great at being Ekans.
No, he's not. Because he thinks he's Ekans.
No, that's true, he does think
He's not good at anything. XP!
Poor Ekans. Burned again, but you didn't even use Will-O-Wisp. That guy wasn't paying attention. Next time we'll see if his friend is any better at focusing on the job at hand.
And we'll heal our other dudes. See you then.
Yay, dudes.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, just like wreck these guys.
Just Mr. Cleo them all day.
Yeah.
Man, I predict your future. You're going to die.
Well, that's true, you do actually have Future Sight now.
Yeah.
You can play the top card of your library as though it were in your hand.
Piakan! Got you.
I'm convinced the only reason that you actually like this Kadabra is so you can do a Jamaican accent.
Oh, you know.